I love you. These are the three special words that are said most often in our lives, yet I think they're most difficult to understand. What does it mean when someone tells you that I love you? Of course, you cannot deny the heavenly ecstasy and warmth you feel in your heart when you've been gifted by these three little words. But have you ever thought more deeply about what they are actually saying? The word love is a spectrum. It conveys different feelings for each of us. When you say I love you, you're assuming the object of affection understand the word love at the same level with the same exact context as what you understand love is. However, depending on their family structure, their attachment bonding with their caregivers, and their life experiences, what they understand love is most likely be very different from what you're experiencing. So let's use an analogy. If you tell your partner, I'm cold, they may offer you 2 jackets because that's what they need when they say, I'm cold. But you may only need 1 jacket or maybe 3 jackets or not an even jacket, but a blanket or warm fireplace. Do you see what I mean? It is a type of egocentrism that we all do. We assume others feel exactly the same way we feel. But in fact, in 100% of time, what other people receive when you say I love you is different from the type of feeling you're trying to convey, but that from their own understanding of what love is. So here's my 2 cents worth of the understanding of love. When we say I love you, we're actually saying I love the self that I see in your eyes. Being with you makes me happy because I see the best in myself. This is a bit humbling and counterintuitive for many of us, as we want to think it's all about us when others express I love you. But I want to challenge you to think it's their expression of thankfulness to you for seeing the best in them. When someone you love tells you I love you, be happy and be in ecstasy. At the same time, be mindful and ask yourself, what qualities am I seeing in my partner that I really like, that I'm magnifying and reflecting back to them? Keep doing that, and your loving feeling will be enhanced and be long-lasting. At this time, to go one step further, think what qualities in my partner I'm really admiring. Do I see myself with these qualities as well? Then instead of saying I love you too, you can say, I love the self I see in your eyes. Being with you make me happy because I see and can be the best version of myself. Contemplating what these attributes are that your beloved is reflecting back to you. And own these and know that you are seen by the eye of the divine universe as this perfection. When we first get into relationships, we experience infatuation or the saying love is blind, where all we see is perfection and beauty in each other. Then when the relationship gets more serious, many people experience a dip in the love department. I want to use another analogy to describe this kind of phase. Suppose you're visiting a friend's new home. It is fun, exciting, with all new decorations located next to a beautiful park or lake. You're totally in love with it. Now your friend asks you to buy it from the home from her. Suddenly you start looking for imperfection in the house. Possible cracks on the wall, on concrete, on foundation, the roof, the school district, the neighbors, etc. You become so concentrated on finding the faults to see if you can live in this house. You get overstressed and you have totally forgotten the loving and feeling of beauty, admiration, and content you first stepped inside this home. As in relationships, if and when we start to concentrate on our partner's shortcomings or faults, we become overly critical, and the reflection of the self that our partner sees is no longer the best part of him or herself. This is when we say we fall out of love. In Chinese saying, true love is 爱屋及乌, meaning true love is because you love the house, you even love the crow that's nesting on top of the house. You love the house so much that you don't even care about the small imperfections, the tiny cracks on the wall, and all the things that make the house unique. True love is also 不忘初衷, not forgetting you love the house in the first place. It is this kind of unconditional love, the love that does not judge, does not criticize. It is a love that sees imperfection, yet completely accept the imperfection and even think the imperfection is cute quirks and unique and lovable. Most importantly, I want to challenge each one of us to grant ourselves this unconditional love and self-acceptance. We cannot ask our partners to give to us what we do not grant to ourselves. Can you love yourself? Can you see yourself from the loving perspective of the all-loving divine universe? Reflect and magnify all the amazing attributes of the self, at the same time fully accept and see beauty and uniqueness in all the imperfections. When you can stand solid in unconditional love and self-acceptance, this is when you will be able to attract a partner who will also shower you with this kind of divine love. You will know your self-worth, have self-respect, and self-love. People who does not see your value will automatically fall away and be replaced by true love and divine love. Love that is unconditional and all-accepting and long-lasting. So too many people jump from relationship to relationships, trying to stay in the first initial infatuation stage, looking for whomever that will reflect their best self. But this is external and not dependable, for we are all human, we all having bad days, and we may not give the full attention to the best part of our partner sometimes. Only if, when you are your own mirror, reflect love and compassion to yourself, reflect and honor your best self, you will be able to be happy. No matter what happens, you will be happy as who you are. You will be able to give others this unconditional love. Have others express to you, I love you. I love the self I see in your eyes. Being with you makes me happy because I see and can be the best version of myself. Now I want to share an excerpt from the Meditation for Attracting and Being Love by Dr. Deepak Chopra. If you will, close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, observe your breathing without manipulating it. Observe your breath as it goes in and as it goes out. Now put your awareness in your heart. Keep it there. On the screen of your consciousness, see yourself with the person that you love, with the person that you want and should love you. And if you don't have such a person in your life as yet, at this moment, then imagine one. See his or her face. Listen to his or her voice. Notice their body language. Now on the screen of your consciousness, see them looking at you with eyes of love. And as they look at you with eyes of love, look back at them with the eyes of love and send this message silently from your eyes to their eyes. The message is, I'm a wonderful person. I'm a beautiful person. I love myself exactly as I am. As you send this message, see the sparkle in their eyes as they recognize the truth of this message. And now look at this person, look at this lover of yours, and then the message. I'm a beautiful person. I'm a wonderful person. I love myself exactly as I am. See their eyes sparkle as they see the truth of it. And now, let your imagination roam and keep looking at your eyes and say, I'm a wonderful person. I'm a beautiful person. I love myself exactly as I am. Thank you, God, for making me exactly as I am. Let your imagination roam, and now hold this person in your arms and say, thank you for sharing your love with me. Thank you for sharing your love with me.